Network. Broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.
It's a Friday night. It's almost March Madness. That means we're deep in the high school basketball season. And tonight it's the 45th District Girl-Boy Doubleheader Championship. DCA in Boyle County in game number 1. DCA in Lincoln County in game number 2. And Tim, the 45th District is the only district out of all the 12th region to have a girl-boy doubleheader tonight. In fact, I saw they're one of 12 districts in the state. There are 62, I think, total in the state that are having a girls' district championship tonight. So it's different to have it in a girl-boy doubleheader format. Mostly you have the girls' championship on a Thursday, the boys' championship on a Friday. Tonight you get 2 for the price of 1. And game number 1 is the powerful DCA Lady Warriors at 21-7, taking on the 16-12 Boyle County Lady Rebels. Lady Rebels got here by beating Lincoln County in game number 1 in the semifinals. On Tuesday night, DCA got here by beating Garrett County that same night, Tuesday night, so both teams have the same amount of rest. Both teams also know no pressure on you tonight. Obviously, you want to win. Certainly, both teams want to win. Boyle County wants to win their first district championship since 2007 if they could beat DCA tonight. Lady Warriors want to continue their dominance in the district and win their second straight 45th district championship. But both teams also know they're in the 12th region tournament regardless of what happens tonight.
Yeah, they're really just kind of playing for that seeding. Well, of course, like you mentioned, they're playing for the fact of being able to be the winner of the 45th district. Plus, they're playing for that seeding to give themselves a little bit easier route when they go into region. And so, you know, it's something they've had. We've mentioned this with the district. You're playing these teams multiple times. They haven't played them as much as they played, like Danville, but Boyle they're coming around a lot. They've got some girls, especially coming off the bench with Ellery Taylor. I mean, she is really a spark off the bench. So DCA's got to control the momentum in this game.
Yeah, Boyle County is the only team in the 45th district to not have a single senior on their team. So everybody that you see play tonight, every name you hear us call tonight, will be back with Boyle County next year, which obviously makes the future bright. Yeah. But they want the future to be right now. Now, we understand, and Brian Britt understands, the Boyle County Lady Rebel head coach, because I talked to him yesterday, that they're the underdog in this game. He called themselves the David-Goliath matchup, but he made an interesting point. He said, who's to say that tomorrow night when we talk, which will be tonight, who's to say tonight isn't the 1 out of every 10 times or 1 out of every 50 times that we come out, we shut DCA down, and we beat them? They want to win the district championship. Bragging rights, again, you get the more favorable seed. The Lady Rebels know it's an uphill battle. They're punching up right now, but they're going to punch, and they're going to see what happens.
Well, and it's kind of like last year. The DCA boys came in as a favorite, and Boyle boys beat them.
Yes.
So, I mean, yeah, you got to the whole adage, you got to play the game. That's why you play it. So, yeah, both these girls are getting started here in a few minutes, and we'll kind of see how this game unfolds.
It is different tonight because DCA is technically the home team tonight because they are the higher seed. However, they are sitting on the visitors' bench. They are wearing visitors' uniforms. The fans are actually, we have said every night this week, we're on the visitor side. Well, DCA are the visitors for this game tonight, the home game, the home team. Actually, the visiting fans on the visiting fan section behind us are going to be DCA fans. So on the scoreboard, I would assume they make Boyle County the home team because that would just be confusing to come in, see Boyle County playing, and not have them on the home side, right? Yeah. However, everything looks like DCA's the away team. They are the home team in terms of district seeding. DCA and Boyle County starting lineups coming up for you in 3 minutes on your home for DCA and Boyle County basketball, Z105.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Jeeps cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Lease a new 25 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo X for only $279 per month for 42 months. $64.77 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 7,500 lease miles per year. Lease loyalty required. Stock C25083. Save during the President's Day sales event at Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
At Monticello Bank, helping your business thrive is our business. We offer a variety of products designed to make banking easier. Whether your company is large or small, you can count on us to provide accounts, loans, and other services built around the way you do business, including e-deposit, our remote deposit capture system, and merchant processing. Speak with one of our representatives and let us help you solve your business financial needs today. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC on the Danville Bypass.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Hey folks, Chrysler Cowboy here. When I started my journey in the automotive industry, learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, have a good product. 2,
Hi, this is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. Were you a call?
Hey folks, Chrysler Cowboy here. When I started my journey in the automotive industry, learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, have a good product. 2, treat people with respect. And 3, make sure it's a fair deal for everybody. I'm proud to call Anderson County my home, and at Chrysler Lawrenceburg, we want to give you that down-home experience. We offer certified pre-owned vehicles that come with a lifetime engine warranty, free tire rotation with every oil change, and customer service that rivals the best anywhere around. Chrysler Cowboy. If you can't remember that, just look for the hat. It's where you need to be, folks. Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
Hi, this is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. Were you a college student in the last 4 years who didn't receive an education credit? Even if you paid nothing to go to school due to grants like the Pell Grant, you might still be able to get up to a $2,500 federal credit. I specialize in education credits, and I want to personally invite you to come in or call and let me see if I can find a credit for you. If I find no credit, you owe nothing, so what do you have to lose? Stop by the office at 216 Brent Avenue in Danville or give us a call at 859-236-3281 to learn more. Tax prep fees apply to amend or complete a current year return. Hi, this is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. Were you a college student in the last 4 years who didn't receive an education credit? Even if you paid nothing to go to school due to grants like the Pell Grant, you might still be able to get up to a $2,500 federal credit. I specialize in education credits, and I want to personally invite you to come in or call and let me see if I can find a credit for you. If I find no credit, you owe nothing, so what do you have to lose? Stop by the office at 216 Brent Avenue in Danville or give us a call at 859-236-3281 to learn more. Tax prep fees apply to amend or complete a current year return.
Hi, this is Scott Bottoms of Danville Office Equipment. We are your locally owned office equipment company that provides a full line of office supplies, furniture, and printing for your office and can equip your office with the latest in multifunction machines to allow you to print, copy, scan, and with the most outstanding quality in the market. We support our local high schools and wish each team the best of luck. Visit our store on Main Street in the heart of Danville or online at doe.bz. Danville Office Equipment, 233 West Main Street.
Ready to make a difference? Start with smarter recycling. The Garrett Lincoln Solid Waste Management now accepts number 1 and number 2 plastic bottles and jugs, metal cans, and a variety of paper products like printer paper, newspapers, and cardboard. And great news for Garrett and Lincoln County residents. Thanks to a new partnership with Rumpke, glass can now be taken to the Rumpke Transfer Station at 275 Hanging Fort Road in Lancaster. Do your part. Recycle smart. Recycle right. Brought to you by the Garrett Lincoln Solid Waste Management Area Grant. Let's keep our community clean.
Joe Evans alongside Tim Holland courtside from Boyle County High School. It is game number 1 of the 45th District Championship. DCA and Boyle County girls and DCA Lincoln County boys. Going to be a fun night of high school basketball for you tonight. DCA announces their starting lineups right now. That's Paisley Metz, Grace Meyer, Alea Quisenberry, Grace Bugwa, and Amari Blackford. Same starting 5 we've seen from them all year long. With the exception of the games that Bugwa was hurt, the first 12 games of the year. Again, that's Metz, Quisenberry, Blackford, Bugwa, and Meyer. For Boyle County, same starting 5 for them as well. Addison Yates, 16.3 a game, the freshman. Kinsley Leftew, the 8th grader, at 7.1 a game. Ashlyn Young, the junior, at 6.5 points per game. Maggie Burke, the junior, at 4.6 points per game. Caroline Lamons, the freshman, 3.5 points per game. That's Yates, Leftew, Young, Burke, and Lamons. For DCA, Metz, Quisenberry, Blackford, Bugwa, and Meyer. DCA, the visitors, kind of, again, navy blue jerseys, tops, and shorts. I guess we just call them visitors for the sake of the broadcast, right? They're going to be on the visitors bench, the visitors scoreboard, and wearing their visiting uniforms. Navy blue tops, navy blue shorts, the Danville Christian in white across the chest, outlined in gold. The gold numbers, for the white numbers outlined in gold in the front and back as well. Boyle County, their home whites, the white tops with the Rebels in cursive across the chest, black numbers outlined in gold in the front and back. The white shorts, the match, the cursive Rebels down the left side of the shorts, and that cursive Boyle County B on the right side of the shorts, the front of the shorts. 3 officials on the floor for this one. Lamons and Bugwa will jump at midcourt tonight. The 12th all-time matchup between DCA and Boyle County. The first one in the 45th District Championship between the two. DCA controls the tip, and we're underway. For high school basketball on the Hometown Radio Network, Quisenberry in the corner. Metz is wide open for a three. Bang for Paisley Metz. A quick start for DCA as Paisley Metz, who's DCA's best three-point shooter at 37.9% a game, just a tick under 38%, and one of the top three-point shooters in the state, gives DCA an early 3-0 lead. Maggie Berg, top of the circle, left-hand side to Young. Young has it really knocked away by Meyer. Now Quisenberry knocks it away from Burke. Quisenberry in the front court will take it all the way, lay it up over left UNN. 5-0 run for DCA in the first 40 seconds of this game. Alea Quisenberry with 2. Paisley Metz with 3. Burke in the front court. DCA 5. Boyle County nothing. DCA at 21-7. Boyle County at 16-12. Rebels have won 2 straight. First 2-game winning streak for Boyle County since January 14th and 17th when they beat Garrett and Danville back-to-back. Looking to make it 3 straight. They go to Le Mans. Le Mans nearly has that one knocked away by Bougwa, top of the circle. Burke gets a back. She'll drive left hand past Quisenberry. High off the glass, and 1 for Maggie Burke. Foul is on number 24. That's Amari Blackford. That's Blackford's first, and a chance at 3 for Maggie Burke. We saw Maggie hit that 55, 60-foot shot to end the first quarter against Lincoln County on Tuesday night.
You saw it. I was looking down my paper.
The first free throw. I guess the only free throw by Burke is no good. She does struggle from the line a tad. 5-2. Burke's layup counts, but the free throw is taken by Grace Bougwa. Left corner, they go to Meyer. Meyer, left corner 3. It's too short, but Bougwa has the board. Turns around, thought Meyer was in the corner. She wasn't. She takes the dribble herself. Holds the ball above her head. Now kicks it to Quisenberry, the free throw line. Right-hand dribble. Leia steps by Addison Yates. Lays it up and in. Leia Quisenberry back-to-back buckets for DCA at 7-2. Lady Warriors by 5. 6.5 to play. Just underway on the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard on Z105 WRNZ FM. It's Boyle County and DCA. Le Mans deep on the right side goes back to Burke. Burke looks over at Brian Britt, who just shakes his head yes and says for her to just calm down, relax, holds both hands out and says slow the pace down, and Boyle County has certainly slowed it down. Yates around the screen, the left block, fall-away jumper over Metz, partially blocked by Metz, and Bougwa has the board for DCA. Bougwa had a dominant game against Garrett County back on Tuesday night. Quisenberry goes to Blackford. They swing it to Meyer in the corner. Meyer to a cutting Bougwa who stops, goes down low out of Blackford. Good passing by DCA. Blackford missed, gets it back, missed again. And Le Mans grabs the rebound for Boyle County. Goes over to Maggie Burke on the far side. Burke stops on the right wing and will set up the offense for Boyle County. DCA and Boyle County, Lady Rebels looking to win their 2nd straight district championship. Boyle County has not won one since 2007. It's a long time ago. 18 years ago. They played twice this year already. DCA beat Boyle County 68-37 and beat them 70-32 in both games. Boyle County is just standing there. Of course, there's no shot clock in high school basketball, and DCA's not putting any defensive pressure on them. And so Maggie Burke just stands there at midcourt with her hands on her hips.
Yeah, I mean, evidently, it's what Coach Britt's want to do, is kind of keep the ball out of their hand. And, of course, they're down 7-2. They got to score something.
Doesn't make for the most exciting radio broadcast, but what's happening is Maggie Burke is just standing at midcourt with the ball on her hip. You got on the right-hand side of her, Caroline Le Mans. Back near us, in front of the scorer's table, it's Kinsley Leffie. In the corners is Addison Yates and Ashlyn Young. The DCA players are just looking up as well. Again, like you said, Tim, DCA is winning 7-2, so if the game ended 7-2, it's still a win for DCA. So, I mean, we know it's not going to stay this way the entire game, but DCA's not, they have no reason to play defense right now. They're winning.
And I'm kind of waiting to see once Quisenberry goes ahead and goes on the defense. And
now Boyle County does move a little bit. Leffie sprinting towards the basket, back to Maggie Burke. And Brian Britt again holds his hand out to her and tells her, nope, don't move. And Burke just stands at midcourt dribbling the basketball. We've seen the Four Corners offense. I mean, I haven't seen it. We've heard of it. Obviously, we haven't seen it. There's nothing that will cause Boyle County to want to have to move because there's no shot clock to beat. There's nothing that's forcing DCA to play or not play defense. And Brian Britt, I think, looked down at the official. The official looked at him, and Brian Britt just shook his head no. Britt's kind of got a wry grin across his face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like I said, I'm kind of surprised that Quisenberry hasn't gone out to guard the ball, but just to make her do something. But they're just as content as Bull is, setting back. And
2 minutes have gone now since Bull County's had the basketball, and Maggie Burke continues to just dribble it back and forth. Quisenberry with her hands on her knees, almost not even looking at Maggie Burke. She's looking up at the scoreboard.
yeah.
Grace Bugwa bent over at her hips, hands on her knees, just watching Maggie Burke. Amari Blackford stands bobbing back and forth right next to Kinsley Leftview. Paisley Metz about 10 feet away from Addison Yates in the left corner. Grace Meyer stands right next to Ashlyn Young in the right-hand corner. And now 3 minutes have passed, and Bull County has not even moved with the basketball. DCA fans are making some noise behind us. A lot more noise than the fans across the way Bull County's making, but there's not a whole lot to cheer about right now, is there?
Yeah, I don't see too many cheering faces over on the Bull side right now. They know what's happening and know what's going on. They're trying to keep the ball out of her hands, or out of their hands, so they can't score.
Burke goes back to Lamons, then Lamons throws it back to Burke, and Burke just stands there with the basketball in her left hand. This is going to be the easiest payday for the officials ever.
Yep. One of the officials is talking to DCA bench. One of the girls over there, I mean, he's just standing.
DCA got a couple of buckets from Alea Quisenberry, a 3 by Paisley Metz. Boyle County got a 2 from Maggie Burke, and actually a foul, and 1. Burke missed the free throw. But it was Alea Quisenberry who just put a layup in the last points, which came about 4 minutes ago, as Boyle County continues to stand with the basketball. And just look at Billy Inman. Billy looked over at Tim Metz, who is the DCA official scorer, and just kind of smiled. Again, there's no need for DCA to do anything. They're winning 7-2, and Boyle County, I guess, feels like this is their best chance at keeping the game as close as possible. But
not a lot of faith in your girls.
Eventually, you got to do something because you're losing by 5. It's just the first quarter. I'm sure there's plans, other plans later on in the game. But I mean, we literally could have taken a 4-minute commercial break and not missed a single second of action.
Yeah, we could have. We could have eaten the rest of this barbecue that's sitting there. So they, it's his offense to run right now, Coach Britt, and he just keeps looking over at Burke and just telling her, just wait, just relax, just kind of keep calm with it. Which,
I mean, they're going to take the final shot of the first quarter. We know that.
Yeah.
So let's see. Now there's 40 seconds to play. So it's been now 5 minutes or so that Boyle County has held the basketball, just standing at midcourt. And the girls, I would think they're going to try to get Addison Yates free for something at the end of the quarter.
And the DCA girls are they're seeing the clock running down. They're starting to get down their defensive position, getting ready for some kind of movement, some kind of play.
And now Brian Britt wants a timeout.
Yeah.
So with 23.5 to play, Boyle County takes a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, I guess.
Yeah. The Boyle girls, as they came over, they looked a little bit, kind of confused. They were doing what the coach wanted them to do, but
yeah, I'm sure that this was discussed pregame. I don't think this caught Boyle County off guard, but still when it happens in a game, it's almost it's the opposite of what you expect to say or do in basketball. Right? You want to score. You want to score and play defense and shut the other team down.
You want to play ball. That's why he came here.
Yeah.
So we'll see how his strategy works out on this now. They're coming back from their timeout here in a few more seconds. So
23.5 to play. Boyle County just called a 30-second timeout. Maggie Burke, Ashlyn Young, Caroline Lamons, Addison Yates, and Kinsley Leftview are the 5 of the floor for Boyle County. For DCA, it's Bugwa, Blackford, Quisenberry, Meyer, and Metz. Here's another thing. Because the girls aren't running up and down the court, you hardly have to even substitute in this game, you would think. Burke comes into Leftview, hands it back around to Burke, baseline around Bugwa. Bugwa goes back to Young in the left wing. Young goes back up top to Leftview. Leftview looking for Yates, almost knocked away. It is knocked away by Metz, but it will stay with Boyle County. You can tell the DCA fans are riled up behind us.
They want something to cheer for.
14.5 to play now. Lady Rebels will keep the basketball. Burke comes into Lamons. Back to Burke. Burke back to Lamons. Right wing. Bugwa gives her that 3 if she wants it. 8 to play. They hand it back off to Burke in the right-hand corner. Burke looking down low for Leftview. Blackford knocks it away. Comes back to Leftview. 2 to play. Now Leftview and Bugwa tie her up. Or is it a foul? No, it's a jump ball. It'll stay with Boyle County with 0.8 to play. Well, Bull County doesn't get a shot off, then the plan backfired. And there's only 0.8 of a second left. They got enough time for a tip in, but the Lady Rebels got to get some sort of shot off in the first quarter, you would think. Burke looking to come into Lefeview. She does. Lefeview makes the catch, puts it up, blocked by Blackford. We played 1 quarter of basketball. It's DCA 7, Boyle County 2 after 1 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard on Z105.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Lease a new 24 Ram 2500 for only $339 per month for 60 months. $54.71 plus first payment, taxes, and fees. Due at signing, 7,500 lease miles per year. Stock C24580. Save during the Ram Truck Month at Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
DCA 7, Boyle County 2 to end the first quarter and begin the second quarter of play. It is DCA basketball. And yeah, if DCA scores here, obviously it's 9 or 10-2. And then how long can Boyle County continue their strategy of just holding the basketball and taking the air out of it? If DCA scores again. Meyer left corner, down low to Bugwa. Bugwa turns around, follow-away jumper is good. It's 9-2 as Grace Bugwa has her first 2 in this game. And we'll see what Boyle County does here. Maggie Berg has the basketball. Centers it up for Boyle County. Just dribbles with her left hand. It was Burke who had the only points in the first quarter. DCA plays way off of Burke. Not a particularly good three-point shooter, but she can slash to the basket with the best of them. Lefeview will step in, take a long 3. That one's too hard for the back rim. Rebound taken by Quisenberry. In the front court comes Alea Quisenberry in the corner to Metz. Metz fakes a 3, sidesteps, now drives in, throws up a wild shot that misses everything. Rebound is taken to the far corner by Addison Yates, and Yates will slow it down for Boyle County. Goes back to Burke. Burke to Russell, who checked in at the beginning of the second quarter. Russell hounded by Blackford, lost the basketball, gets it back, and lost it out of bounds. Will stay with Boyle County. Second time these two teams have played 3 times head-to-head in the same season. They played 3 times in the 2022-23 season, now for the 3rd time tonight this season. The number Boyle County's looking for is 50. When they score 50 or more, they're 12-1. When they score less than 50, they're 4-11. At this pace, they're not getting to 50. Yates, right wing 3, rolls around the rim, comes out, and Blackford has the rebound for DCA. And Russell reached around her to knock it out, but Blackford muscles it through and goes to Quisenberry. Quisenberry in the front court, in the corner to Metz. Metz goes to Blackford, right wing. Blackford skips it back over to Meyer, and Lefeview reaches up and knocks the basketball away. I think part of the strategy as well is that when you've got a DCA team that scored 70-plus points in 3 straight games, and that's the first time they've done that in a year and a half. Did it last year in a 3-game stretch against Garrett County. It was Garrett County, Danville, and Bergen maybe. But when you got a team that wants to score and they don't, maybe they start to press a little bit more. And that's when Boyle County can force turnovers and keep this game as low scoring as possible. In the corner, Meyer has it. But DCA seems patient right now. Quisenberry works on Yates, goes to Blackford. Blackford, a little tip pass to Grace Bugwa, knocked out of bounds. Will stay with DCA. Billy Inman, the head coach of DCA, started KHSAA play in the 2019-2020 season, and he's been the head coach at DCA since they entered KHSAA play. Inbound pass comes to Meyer in the corner. They go back up top to Bugwa. She fires a straight-on 3. Misses right-hand side of the rim. Blackford grabs the rebound. Goes back out to Meyer. Fakes a right wing 3. Steps to her right. Now fires a 3. Misses short. Bugwa has the board. Puts it up and 1 for Grace Bugwa. The hoop and the harm, a chance at 3 for Grace. A 71.1% free throw shooter is Grace Bugwa. Only twice since Grace Bugwa has been back in the lineup, when she came back in the lineup on January 9th in the All-A tournament versus Bergen. And the officials making sure the basket's good. The official who called it's talking with Brian Britt on your side. But only once since Grace Booger returned to the lineup in January 9th has DCA scored less than 50 points in a game. So holding DCA under 50 is a task in and of itself, but it's not going to matter if Boyle County can't make it to that mark anyway. Booga's free throw is good. She's got 5 in this one. It's 12-2. DCA already leads by 10 with 6:08 to play in this first half. Burke has the basketball. Looks over at Brian Britt, and this time Britt gives her the nod of the head yes. Ellery Taylor will check in next dead ball for Boyle County. Quisenberry again gives Burke a ton of space. She stands at the free throw line, wants to pick Burke up as soon as she starts driving. Burke hands it off to Lefeview, left wing 3, too hard at the back rim, and Blackford has the rebound for DCA. Very good rebounder is Amari Blackford. She goes to Quisenberry in the front court. Alea goes to Metz in the corner, and Alea ran over Kinsley Lefeview and is called for the charge. First foul on Alea Quisenberry, first one here in the second quarter as well. And Ellery Taylor will check in. Kinsley Lefeview will check out for Boyle County.
Yeah, Leah Quisenberry got a little bit too far up underneath the rim. She kind of got stuck there and a little out of control because she had the charging foul.
Here's Maggie Burke. Burke has the only points in this from Boyle County. Rebels have went away from their first district championship since 2007. Judy Mason was the head coach of Boyle County that year. Got to the Rebels past Danville and Lincoln County in the 45th district tournament 18 years ago to win that 2007 district championship. 5:10 to play. DCA by 10. Backdoor cut by Young. Lays it up and in. Snuck by Meyer, and Maggie Burke found her first 2 for Ashlyn Young. First 2 points for Boyle County here in this second quarter. It's 12-4. Here's Quisenberry. Quisenberry over to Blackford in the right wing. Blackford skips it to Meyer. Left corner 3 for Meyer. Short, but Blackford has the rebound. Puts it back up in one motion and was undercut by Maggie Burke. And Burke fouls Amari Blackford. And 2 free throws coming for Amari. Kind of a smart play by Amari as well because where she was going up to put it back up, the shot had no chance to go in. But when Burke fouled her, it goes down as a shooting foul because Amari was going back up for the putback. So 2 free throws coming for Amari Blackford and the first foul on Maggie Burke. First one is no good for Amari Blackford. Averages a double-double for DCA, 11.7 points, 10.8 rebounds a game. A 56% free throw shooter. 2 dribbles to the basketball, second free throw. Also no good, rebound taken by Ashlyn Young. So it works out in Boyle County's favor. Lady Rebels have the basketball. Here's Maggie Burke within front court. Burke works right-hand side. Around the screen from Hadley Russell. Tries to throw it across the court. Pass tipped up in the air. Ball is loose on the floor. Quisenberry has it. Goes down, and she is fouled, I think, by Addison Yates. Yates and Russell and Young were all in there. Let's see who the foul goes on. No, it's on number 14. That's Hadley Russell. Russell's first. That's Boyle County's third here in this second quarter. DCA has won 21 straight district games. Their last district loss came in the 2022-23 district championship game to Danville. And they haven't been just wins, they've been dominating wins. They've won all 20 of the 21 by 12 points or more. Right corner, Metz goes to Blackford. Right wing, skips it back over to Meyer. Left corner, she fires a left corner 3, too hard. Rebound tapped around, comes out to Taylor, who has it for Boyle County. The only team that's played Boyle County within 5 points, within 12 points, I should say, in that run is Boyle County, who just lost to them by 5 in the final district regular season game last season. Addison Yates is fouled the other way, going up for a layup. Foul is on number 10, Paisley Metz, and Yates will get 2 free throws. An 85.7% free throw shooter, number 8 in the state of Kentucky in free throw percentage, Addison Yates. She helped ice that game against Lincoln County on Tuesday night. First free throw is no good. Blackford is out and Abrams is in. Nadia Abrams wears number 22, the 8th grader with a very bright future. Actually, younger sisters with Amari Blackford. Yates with 3 dribbles of the basketball. Second free throw for Addison Yates is good. Yates has her first points in this one. It's 12-5, DCA by 7, 4:08 to play, halfway home in this second quarter. On the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, Quisenberry airmails it over Metz's head out of bounds. Metz was in the right corner, and Quisenberry just tossed it over her head, and it sailed near the end of the Boyle County bench, and the Lady Rebels take over. They've scored 3 straight, Boyle County has. It's 12-5. This was a 12-2 game. If you're just joining us, first quarter ended 7-2 with Boyle County holding the ball for the final 5 minutes of action. Ellery Taylor, bounce pass, looking for Russell. Russell grabs with one hand, back to Taylor. Taylor Bugwell picks her up. Backdoor cut by Burke, lays it up, missed it, but she's fouled. Foul on Alea Quisenberry is her second.
So they're getting Bugwell pulled out of the paint, which is opening that hole up, and that's where Maggie Burke got that backdoor cut.
First free throw for Burke is no good. And DCA's got the height, but when you take Bugwell out, Tim, it's about the same height across the board for everybody else on the court. You know, just get Bugwell out of the paint, and it gives Boyle County, who may have more of a height advantage if Bugwell's not in the paint, with Kinsley Lefew checking back in now, and Addison Yates in the game as well. Second free throw for Maggie Burke is good. So Burke makes her first free throw. She's got 3. It's 12-6. Boyle County scored 4 straight now. 3.5 to play. Quisenberry with the basketball. She'll drive right hand, bounce pass to Abrams, threw it away. Taken away by Maggie Burke. Burke goes all the way down, lays it up and in. It's a 6-0 run by Boyle County. It's 12-8. Quisenberry in the front court. She works right hand, drives by Yates, down low to Bugwell. Bugwell makes the catch, knocked out of her hand. She's triple team, kicks it back over to Meyer. Meyer back up top to Abrams. Over to Quisenberry, she'll drive in. Her floater is no good, and she's tripped up and fouled by Maggie Burke.
Now, I couldn't tell if she tripped or slipped, but either way, fouls on Maggie Burke. And
that's Burke's second, that's Boyle County's fourth, and Alea Quisenberry will get, oh, sorry, it's on the floor. I thought it was going to be a shooting foul. Quisenberry looked like she was going up for a shot when she got fouled, but no continuation in the high school game. Meyer will inbound to the right baseline, comes up top to Paisley Metz. Metz goes to Quisenberry. Quisenberry with Metz trying to find her way in the right corner. Finally does. They go in the corner to Meyer. Meyer looking down low for Bugwell. Bugwell makes the catch back up top to Alea Quisenberry. Fakes a 3. She'll drive right hand. Scoop shot off the glass. Rolls off. Rebound tapped out. And Lefew saves it into Maggie Burke. And Boyle County has the basketball. Here come Lady Rebels. Far sideline to Yates. Yates right hand drive around Meyer. Blocked away by Bugwell, out of bounds. Amari Blackford checking back in for DCA. Nadia Abrams is checking out. DCA got to this championship game by way of a first-round bye and then trouncing Garrett County on Tuesday night by 31, 74-43. It was DCA's third straight win by 17 points or more. They have really caught fire here at the end of the season. Maggie Burke to Lefew up top. Lefew holds the basketball. Bugwell gives her a ton of space. She'll take one dribble in, go to Burke. Burke fires a right wing 3. Too hard. Rebound comes out to Lefew. Her putback is good as it bounces off the back rim and falls home. It is a 8-0 run by Boyle County. And it's 12-10. DCA by 2. They have the basketball. Bugwell free throw line. In the corner to Metz, wide open, right corner 3. Too hard. Rebound tapped off of Meyer's hand, saves it in. And it comes to Quisenberry, top of the circle. She'll drive in. Works around contact from Yates, goes down to Bugwell, puts it up, and she's fouled. Fouls on Kinsley Lefew. It's number 2 on Lefew. That's Boyle County's 5th, so fouls the rest of the way. Give DCA free throws. And Grace Bugwell, who has 5 in this one, all 5 here in the second quarter, will get 2. First free throw's good. Second free throw coming for Grace Bugwell. DCA, again, has been dominant in the 45th district. They've basically been dominant in 12th region as well, as long as number 23 is on the floor for DCA. Bugwell makes them both, and Billy Inman wants a timeout. It's 14-10, DCA by 4 with 2:24 to play. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds on Z105.
If you have been involved in an accident, take your vehicle to a body shop who gets the job done right the first time. This is where Himes Body Shop in Lancaster comes to mind. With all the updated, top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art equipment, computerized mix and matching of paint, and free pickup and delivery within a certain mile radius, Steve offers 40 years in the body shop repair business. A proud supporter of high school sports is Himes Body Shop, 953 Stanford Street in Lancaster. Like them on Facebook.
14-10, DCA by 4, 2:24 to play here in this first half. Billy Inman, the head coach of DCA, called a 30-second timeout. Crossed the 100-win mark earlier this year when they beat Walton Verona in that first round of the All-A-State tournament. 110-42 record. And DCA looking to win, again, their second district championship tonight, and you'll be hard-pressed to find a team that shoots more three-pointers than DCA does. Team has attempted 1,592 field goal attempts this year. 714 of those have been three-pointers. Nearly 45% of all their field goal attempts are three-point attempts. And we'll see if Boyle County again takes the air of the basketball here. They trail by just 4, so maybe it makes a little more sense at this point, right? You don't want to give DCA more chances to pad the lead. And like a football team, basically trying to wind down the clock and keep the last possession. This is what Boyle County's doing. 1:48 to play. Lady Rebels trail by 4. Maggie Burke again, the same position she was in the first quarter for about 5.5 minutes. Ball on her left hip as Boyle County just wastes time on that clock. I can tell you this much. At this pace, this is going to be the lowest scoring game in DCA basketball history for the girls. And maybe the same for Boyle County as well.
Yeah, and really some of the DCA girls, like Bugler Quisenberry, they've been out there the whole time. So right now they're just getting a little bit of a break too. Not as much being on the bench because you're still on your feet, but you're not running up and down. And, of course, Maggie Burke's been out there the whole time, Addison Yates. You know, so those girls might as well take advantage of this break and get your breath too. So he's probably going to do the same thing as last time, start about 30 seconds into it.
Time of possession is not something typically tracked in basketball, but if it was, this would be about 75-25 in favor of Boyle County. 40 to play now. Maggie Burke has the basketball on her left hip, just stands there. Officials don't mind it. Again,
it's a need to pay for.
Yeah, they're not getting paid per whistle, getting paid per game. Burke looks over at Lefeview, and now with 26 to play, just like the first quarter. Tim, as you said, Boyle County wants a timeout with 26.9 to play. It is a full timeout. Back in 1 minute on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. DCA 14, Boyle County 10 on Z105.
Truth is more than a concept. It is what makes us different. Truth is where we start and where we finish. It is our curriculum and our extracurricular. It makes us a community, one that leads through serving. If you are looking for academic excellence in a Christ-centered environment, opportunity is closer than you may think. It is easy for you to join our community, Danville Christian Academy, engaging the truth, empowering the future.
At Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, we are proud to be your hometown dealer for many reasons. Selection, service, convenient location, and our people. Your friends, family, and neighbors. Since 1949 at Stuart Powell, we make it easy. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. Visit us on the bypass in Danville or online at stuartpowell.com.
26.9 to play. Boyle County basketball. They trail 14-10 in this district championship game. If you are joining us late and just turning it on, Boyle County's had the ball since the 2.5-minute mark here in the second quarter. They've held it the entire way. They're going to hold for the final shot here. They did the same thing in the first quarter, except much more drastically with 5.5 minutes to play. Boyle County held it for the final 5.5 minutes of the first quarter, just standing with the basketball near midcourt. And Boyle County is going to DCA is going to put a little defensive pressure on Boyle County here in the inbound play. Addison Yates looks to kick it in, goes in the corner to Burke, who has the basketball in the right corner. Clock is not running right now. 26.9 to play, and the clock is still not running, and now it does. In the right corner, Kinsley Lefeview has the basketball on the right wing. Looking back up top for Burke. Cut off by Nadia Abrams. Bugler gives Lefeview that shot if she wants it. Abrams around the screen from Lefeview. Down low to Taylor, who cut towards the basket, missed the layup. It was a good play call by Boyle County. They had a good layup and a good look at it, but they missed it. DCA has it now with 7 seconds to play. Nets wide open, corner three. It is too short. Rebound tapped around, and we have Blackford over a back call. Blackford reaching over Lefeview. Fouling Amari Blackford is number 2 on DCA's sophomore. It's number 3 on DCA here in the second quarter, and 2.4 to play. Boyle County does have the basketball, and it's Ashlyn Young who will inbound it. They come to Yates. Yates will throw it up at the buzzer and partially blocked by Metz. It almost hits Tim here on press row. We played one half of basketball and hasn't been real exciting at times. In fact, for most of it, it hasn't been exciting. It's 14-10, DCA by 4 at the half. Back in 3 minutes to break down the first half for you on Z105.
Just a note to tell you about Papa's Quick Stop, the former truck stop on Stewart's Lane in Danville, is now open 24 hours a day. You'll discover they sell only quality Shell gasoline, and they're a branded Shell gasoline store. Shell's a name you know and trust. Fleet discounts are available. Ask Thomas how you can become part of the Fleet Savings family. Be sure to ask about how to get your money-saving Papa's Rewards card that will save you 3 up to 5 cents a gallon on every fill-up. Inquire at any Papa's Quick Stop location. Papa's Quick Stop is in Danville and Stewart's Lane, now open 24 hours a day.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Hi, this is Scott Bottoms of Danville Office Equipment. We are your locally owned office equipment company that provides a full line of office supplies, furniture, and printing for your office and can equip your office with the latest in multifunction machines to allow you to print, copy, scan, and with the most outstanding quality in the market. We support our local high schools and wish each team the best of luck. Visit our store on Main Street in the heart of Danville or online at doe.bz. Danville Office Equipment, 233 West Main Street.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky? With a wide range of products and services, we are here to provide you friendly, expert service for all of your banking needs. This is Rita McIntyre for Boyle, Garrett, and Mercer counties. As part of your community, we are committed to building solid, long-term relationships. Call me at 859-733-4963. Let us show you what uniquely Kentucky means. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer.
Step into Papa's Quick Stop across from the Boyle County Fairgrounds and discover the enchanting world of Candleberry candles in the huge Candleberry Corner. Refresh your world with our array of fresh cargo scents for cars for $1.99, tantalizing tarts $7.99, and delightful room sprays for $9.50. Small jars are $14.99, large jars $25.99, grand candy jars for $89.99, and a large selection of cookie jars for that special someone at $159.99. Visit us at Papa's Quick Stop across from the Boyle County Fairgrounds for an exhilarating experience.
Joe Mathis alongside Tim Holland. It's halftime. DCA 14, Boyle County 10 here at the half. And interesting first half. And I don't blame Boyle County for the strategy, but it's made it for certainly a very low-scoring game. And you can actually see on DCA's side some frustration with what's going on, because I think DCA, I'm going to let Tim get his microphone back on and he can speak to this too. Tim, I was saying, you can kind of see some frustration on DCA's side. Like, even in their fans walking by, I think they feel like they were robbed of playing basketball in the first half. Now, it's a strategy. What Boyle County did is a strategy, and quite frankly, it paid off for them in the second quarter when they scored 8 straight. It's 14-10 now, and I don't blame it at all for holding for that final shot in the second quarter. You got a chance to cut it to 2, if not 1 point, and they get a good look at a layup, and they missed the layup. But in terms of basketball, it's a strategy. It's not one it's the most exciting to watch, but it's given us a 14-10 score here at the half. And real quickly, we'll go down the points. Not a whole lot of them, but 7 for Grace Bugla, 4 for Alea Quisenberry, 3 for Paisley Metz. Amari Blackford, Grace Meyer, Nadia Abrams played, but did not score. For Boyle County, they were led by Maggie Burke with 3, Ashlyn Young with 2, Kinsley Lefeview with 2, Addison Yates with 1. 14-10 DCA, those are the offensive numbers. Tim has defensive numbers. Tim, what do you have?
All right, so for the Lady Rebs, Ashlyn Young, Addison Yates, Caroline Lamons, Ellery Taylor all had a rebound apiece, and then Kinsley Lefeview had 2. And then over for the DCA girls, Grace Bugwell had 4 rebounds, 1 block. Amari Blackford had a team game high 6 rebounds, and then 1 block. Alea Quisenberry, Grace Meyer had 1, and then Paisley Metz had 2 blocks.
14-10. By the way, I want to correct myself. I said Maggie Burke had 3. She does have 5 in the first half, so 5 points for Maggie Burke. Tim, what's your take on the first half and the way things went?
Well,
are you a fan of keep-away basketball?
No, because it's harder for us. But, you know, the thing is, it's really, I was kind of talking to the Lincoln County radio crew here just a second ago, and he had the same thought as me. It's like, if you don't like it, send somebody out there. And then you have the 5-second count.
That's the argument. And people would say, well, there should be a shot clock in high school basketball, and I understand that argument. But if you don't like it, you can play defense.
Yeah.
And DCA felt no need to play defense because when the holding of the basketball started, it was 7-2. The Warriors were up by 5. And then when it started again in the second quarter, they're up by 4, and there's 2.5 minutes left. Now, the second time that Bull County held the basketball, again, not as drastic as the first time, but DCA can do something about it. They can play defense. They're just opting not to play defense, and that's why we have a 14-10 game here at the half.
So, I mean, if they're DCA's, you know, upset about it, just put somebody out on it, and then you start getting the 5-second count. So, right now, you know, Coach Britt did this move, and you know, DCA didn't call his bluff. So he said he was content to sit back there. The girls even kind of looked at each other, and now they're coming out to warm up. They got to warm up because they haven't really shot a lot.
Yeah. 14-10, DCA by 4 here at the break. Second half coming up for you in 3 minutes on your home for DCA and Boyle County basketball, Z105.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with big deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Ready to make a difference? Start with smarter recycling. The Garrett Lincoln Solid Waste Management now accepts number 1 and number 2 plastic bottles and jugs, metal cans, and a variety of paper products like printer paper, newspapers, and cardboard. And great news for Garrett and Lincoln County residents. Thanks to a new partnership with Rumpke, glass can now be taken to the Rumpke Transfer Station at 275 Hanging Fort Road in Lancaster. Do your part. Recycle smart. Recycle right. Brought to you by the Garrett Lincoln Solid Waste Management Area Grant. Let's keep our community clean.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Hi, I'm John Welsh at Bob Allen Motor Mall. Have you been told no in your quest to purchase a new car? Check us out at Bob Allen Nissan. Ask for Matt Grimes, and Matt is a magician with the banks. Call Matt direct at 859-936-2696, and he will take care of your lending needs. Check us out at BobAllenNissan.com for all today's specials.
If you have been involved in an accident, take your vehicle to a body shop who gets the job done right the first time. This is where Himes Body Shop in Lancaster comes to mind. With all the updated, top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art equipment, computerized mix and matching of paint, and free pickup and delivery within a certain mile radius, Steve offers 40 years in the body shop repair business. A proud supporter of high school sports is Himes Body Shop, 953 Stanford Street in Lancaster. Like them on Facebook.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
Second half action coming up for you in 30 seconds. Was talking with someone there at that last commercial break, and they came up to me and said, well, how'd you feel the time? I said, well, we had stats and notes to talk about and things like that. He said, what'd you think about it? I said, I get it. I mean, I understand the strategy. He said, oh, I love it. I said, really, you love it? I said, why do you love it? He said, they're not here to entertain us. They're here to win a basketball game. He said the trophy's the same whether you win 7-2, which is what it was in the first quarter, or whether you win, 199.
Yeah.
He said Bull County's trying to win a basketball game, and they know their best chance to win a basketball game is to keep the ball out of DCA's hands.
Well, and also, too, it makes a really fast game.
It does indeed. Hardly any fouls called. It's 14-10. It took us, 35 minutes to play the first half. We begin the second half, and it is Bull County basketball to begin the second half of play as well. Down by 4, 14-10, which is, if you were just to, let's say scores are flashing across the bottom screen right now, like you're watching ESPN, and you were to see Bull County trailing DCA 14-10 at the half, you'd wonder, what in the world? First of all, why is it such a low-scoring game? And secondly, how the Lady Rebels still in it? Because DCA has quite frankly dominated Bull County in the two matchups this year. So the strategy working out for DCA. Maggie Burke, right-hand side, will work. She pulls up a mid-range jumper, misses short. Rebound comes back out to Maggie Burke. Goes back to Lefeview in the corner. Lefeview swing pass to Russell. Wide open, 3. Good! Hallie Russell leads Bull County in three-point shooting at 35.2%. It's 14-13. DCA by 3. Metz, right corner. A good look at a 3. That's too hard, but Meyer has the rebound and will turn around, go back to Quisenberry, left of the circle. She'll drive in, bumped by Burke, and she's fouled. That's number 3 on Maggie Burke.
Yeah, Metz hit that first 3 that she shot of the game, but then ever since then, she's been a little bit off. You can kind of see it when it's leaving her hand, but, of course, the shooter keeps shooting. We're going to start hitting.
Quisenberry on the left baseline. Will kick it in for DCA. Comes into Bugla. Fall-away jumper is short. Rebound tapped around out of bounds. Will go to Boyle County. Now with it being 14-13, the Rebels hold the ball for the final 7.5 minutes here, Tim. What do you think?
I don't know. I think they will come out on them this time. It's a little bit closer.
Yeah, DCA is going to have to play some sort of defense now. Maggie Berg, top of the circle. She works right hand around Quisenberry. Stops, picks it up, goes up top to Yates. Yates fakes a 3, drives in, jumper's good. And Boyle County leads it 15-14 over DCA. Addison Yates is the first field goal of the game. She's got 3. Quisenberry left of the circle, taps the top of her head. And I will say this, if this strategy ends up paying off for Boyle County this so far, I wonder how other teams will play DCA if they do a similar thing in the region tournament. Quisenberry, crossover on Yates. She'll drive in. Floater is off. Rebound is going to stay with DCA. Lefeview kind of undercut Bugwa on the rebound. They got Kinsley Lefeview with a foul. Foul on Lefeview is her 3rd. And DCA will keep it. That's Boyle County's 2nd. Meyer on the left baseline comes into Bugwa, makes the catch off the glass too hard. Blackford grabs it, puts it back up, missed it again. Rebound tapped around. It's out of bounds. Will stay with DCA again. And I wonder what's going through Billy Inman's mind as well. DCA is getting good looks at shots. They don't get into fall. Boyle County's getting theirs to fall, holding the basketball. How do you handle that? Inbound pass to Bugwa again, who catches up between 3 players, and she's fouled again on the floor. Ryan Britt doesn't like the call, but if the foul's not called, Bugwa actually made the shot, so it's probably good that it was fouled. Foul is on. I don't know who was on. He said it was, I think it's Addison Yates. Yates is first. In the corner, Metz, wide open, corner 3. Good for Paisley Metz. So DCA answers back from the 5-0 run by Boyle County, and they take the lead again. It's 17-15. DCA by 2, 6:25 to play. Here in this 3rd quarter, Burke works right-hand side, trying to get past Quisenberry. Quisenberry hounding her, knocks the basketball away. Burke chases it back down, goes to Lefeview. Right wing 3 by Lefeview. Good off the backboard. It's a Whitaker bank shot by Kinsley Lefeview. Will County's hit 2 of them here in this 3rd quarter. It's 18-17. Quisenberry the other way goes to Metz. Another wide open corner 3. Too hard. Rebound taken by Meyer, who put back short. Bugwa has it back, puts it up, missed it. Rebound tapped around, comes down to Bugwa again. Bugwa left hand off the glass and good. First 2 for Bugwa here in this 3rd quarter. It's 19-18, DCA back by 1, 5:40 to play. As the stall ball game plan has worked to perfection for Boyle County here in the first half, but they haven't done it here in the second half. Burke drives, baseline, cut off by Blackford, goes to Russell. 3 is short, bounces off the rim, and Bugwa has the rebound for DCA. They go baseline to Alea Quisenberry, who comes into front court jogging with the basketball. Quisenberry drives in, lobs it down, little Bugwa lays it up and in. That's the DCA offense, with Quisenberry slashing the lane and finding Bugwa down low. Grace Bugwa back-to-back bucket. She has 11 in this game. 21-18, DCA back by 3. Here's Burke right of the circle with 5 minutes to play. She'll drive right hand, try to get by Bougwa, spins, goes back to Yates. She fires a 3. Metz is all over her. There's no foul call, and they're going to call a foul now late from the far side of the floor.
Yeah, wow. I mean, there could have been, and I'd say official on this side had his back, or he was looking at Addison Yates' back. He couldn't really tell, but the one on the far side come across because he did see the foul.
Foul on Metz is her second, and there are 3 free throws coming now for Addison Yates. As you said, Tim, I'm not saying there was or wasn't a foul, but it was called by the official on the far side of the court, which is what upset the DCA fans the most about it. First free throw for Yates is good. Addison Yates, 85.7% from the line. Again, a top 10 percentage-wise player in the state in free throw percentage. Second free throw is good.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. And, of course, the one they fouled, it is Addison, that she's very good high percentage on the free throws, and she's got a high percentage on the threes, too, but still.
Ellery Taylor checks in. Kinsley Lefevue will check out. 21-20, 4:58 to play. DCA by 1. Couple of dribbles. Third free throw for Yates. She hits all 3 of them. 21 apiece. 5 minutes to play in this third quarter. Quisenberry in the front court. They give her the left hand. She spins on Yates. Back to her right hand. Floater in the paint. No good. Too hard. Rebound is on the ground. Alea Quisenberry goes down on the floor and ties up Addison Yates with a basketball. And the possession arrow will give it to Boyle County. 4:47 to play. Sorry, possession arrow will keep it with DCA. The other possession arrow wrong here in front of us. So DCA will keep the basketball on the tie-up. DCA Lincoln County boys will follow this one. I would think, Tim, if Lincoln County jumps out to a lead against DCA in the boys game, you may see a similar strategy, trying to take the air of the ball. Bougwa takes the inbound pass, left wing. Taylor picks her up, jumping up and down, trying to block her vision. They go back to Quisenberry, right side. She'll drive in, lay it up and in. Good drive by Alea Quisenberry. She has 6 in this one. 23-21, 4:30 to play. Down low to Taylor, baseline jumper, good. Now the baskets are falling for both teams. 23 apiece. Bougwa left wing. She fires a 3. Good for Grace Bougwa. You talk about a complete 180 with the pace of this basketball game right now. It's 26-23. Right corner. Hadley Russell has the basketball. Hands it off to Yates. Yates works around Metz and centers up the offense. Top of the circle. Stands in the Boyle County logo. Right hand dribble. Wants a screen from Russell. As Yates will work. Right side. Metz on her. And Brian Britt wanted a timeout before Addison Yates picked up a 5-second violation. 30-second timeout for Boyle County. Exactly 4 minutes to play. It's 26-23, DCA by 3. We'll keep it right here. We know, Tim, who is already qualified for the 12th region tournament. This is the only girls district championship in the 12th region that's being played tonight. We know in the others, the 46th, West Chessman beat Mercer County. So West is a district winner, Mercer County a district loser. Rockcastle County in the 47th beat Pulaski County. Rockcastle district winner, Pulaski district loser. In the 48th, Wayne County beat Southwestern. So when the 12th region draw happens tomorrow, girls happening at 9:30 tomorrow morning. A winner from one district will play a loser from a separate district. Same district teams cannot be on the same side of the bracket. So there's no way Boyle and DCA could ever match up again unless it's in the region championship after tonight. And I tell you what, I know that there's officials have called time or talking with the official scorer in front of us. I don't know if there must be a difference in the scorebook between what DCA and Boyle County have.
Yeah, and I think, kind of talking about with the possession, I guess, a minute ago. I mean, that's what got both of them up here talking, is when they motioned Boyle, but it was actually DCA's possession. And now the 2 scorebooks are trying to sort this out to get this out, and I guess see which one does have possession of the ball right now.
When you look at the 12th region tournament, which starts for the girls next week, actually starts Monday of next week in Pulaski County, what do you think winners of the 12th region tournaments in these respective districts are thinking right now? West, Rockcastle County, and Wayne County, knowing that they won their district, and they look or are seeing or are hearing or listening to this score, and it's 26-23, and if things continue to go this way and things get tighter on DCA, Who's to say, again, like Brian Britt said, we started off the pregame show. Maybe this is the 1 out of every 10 or 1 out of every 50 times that they beat DCA. And to see DCA as a district loser, knowing that you won a district and you may have to play a top 25 ranked team in the state in the first round of region. Now, there's a lot that has to happen before that to happen. There's still 4 minutes left in the third quarter. You got a whole fourth quarter left as well. But I think if I'm a district winner, you know, I'm looking at this score. This is making me a little bit nervous to see how close this one is.
Yeah. Everybody except for probably West, because West beat them earlier. Even though Grace wasn't there, they still feel like they can beat them. But a lot of your teams are looking and saying, okay, if they get knocked down into our bracket being a winner, then
talk about a tough draw.
You're going to have one angry DCA team coming at you.
Officials are still discussing. Again, Tim's going to take his headset off to see if he can hear exactly what they're discussing. We're not sure if it's the possession arrow or if there's a scoreboard differential. But this is ended up becoming a 5-minute plus break here in the middle of the third quarter. Now the officials step back from the scorer's table. All three of them are discussing something about 10 feet away from the scorer's table. Billy Inman's talking with the official timekeeper here. Jonathan Meyer, the DCA assistant coach, is talking with the DCA and Bull County official score. Tim, what'd you learn?
Willie Gravazio that's doing a play-by-play, PA said they're missing a score. So they're trying to figure out.
Well, they can look at my less than official scoreboard if they scorecard if they want to.
Well, I think we got 3 of them here. Let's see which 2 have the same, and that's what it is.
Tim's getting an explanation right now. At this point, I can't even remember who has the basketball. Is it DCA basketball right now? It's been so long since we played, I can't even remember who has the basketball, Tim.
I don't know. But what the question was,
Tim's getting another explanation. Tell you what, all the time that we saved in the first half with Boyle County holding the basketball, we've lost that here in this break in the third quarter.
All right, now let's try it again. The DCA thought that they were missing a basket because of a foul that they had was on a shot, but actually they caught it on the floor, so they didn't get the points. That's what they were.
All right, so 26-23, the score is right. It's Boyle County basketball. Left view, right of the wing, Bugwa on her. 4 minutes to play in this third quarter. Left view hands it back off to Burke, trying to shield off Quisenberry on the handoff. And Burke will dribble left hand back up near midcourt. Now back to her right hand, now back to her left. Gets a screen from Yates and a screen from Left view. Looking back up top for Left view, makes the catch. Left view fakes a straight on 3. Looks down low for Taylor to a cutting Yates. Pass knocked away, taken away by DCA. Abrams snuck that right hand in there and tipped the pass to Bugwa. DCA has the basketball. 26-23, Lady Warriors lead. Quisenberry goes between the legs. Left corner, they go to Meyer. Meyer, skip pass over to Abrams. Abrams in the corner to Metz. Right corner, Metz back to Abrams, right of the circle. Near side, they go to Quisenberry. Deep on that left wing. Working on Yates. Crossover. Right hand to her left hand. Picks up her dribble. Goes to Meyer in the corner. Meyer back to Quisenberry. 3:10 to play. Quisenberry right hand drive around Yates. Lobs it up down low, and it goes home.
Yeah, that was a good call because Boyle is triple teaming Bugwa, and they're kind of daring anybody else to score.
That's 8 for Alea Quisenberry. 28-23. DCA back by 5 with 2:50 to play. Left view with the basketball. Quisenberry just denying Burke. Now Burke finally frees, and is this when Boyle County holds it again? 28-23, 2:40 to play. They bounce it to Left view. Bugwa backs off on her. Left view holds the basketball over her head. Even the Boyle County fans are saying, hold the basketball. Looked over, saw a couple of fans holding their hands out. In the meantime, Maggie Burke is fouled by Nadia Abrams as Burke was trying to get around a screen and Abrams tripped her up. That's Abrams first. That is DCA second here in the third quarter.
So it's definitely made it a messy basketball game, which I think goes in Boyle County's favor.
Oh, yeah, certainly does. Burke has it, top of the circle, left hand, cut off by Quisenberry. Bounces it back to Left view. Left view holds the basketball near midcourt, goes to Taylor on the right circle. Quisenberry on her, bounce pass down low to Yates. It's knocked away. Abrams comes away with another steal. They go to Bugwa, but Young takes it away from Bugwa, and Bugwa fouled her. Bugwa didn't know Young was behind her, and when Abrams tossed the pass on the baseline, Young just kind of stepped in front of Bugwa and ripped the ball out of her hands. Foul on Grace Bugwa is her first, It's DCA's third, and Boyle County gets the basketball back again. And Amari Blackford, who hasn't played much here in this third quarter, checks back in. Nadia Abrams will check out.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little bit surprised by that because Bugwell had the ball, but still wasn't fully taken out of her hand. But I guess she got enough of Young's arm to.
Yates off the inbound pass, three, short, rebound taken by Grace Bugwa, who high points that basketball and bounces 2 dribbles back to her right so she can clear up space and go to Quisenberry in the corner to Metz. Metz swings it back to Quisenberry, almost goes in the backcourt, but Alea chases that basketball down, and she has the top of the circle. She'll work right-hand side around the screen from Blackford. Quisenberry, right-hand dribble cut off by Maggie Burke, swings it in the corner to Meyer. Meyer makes the catch, 1 dribble, goes back over to Quisenberry, right-hand side. And Billy Inman wants Quisenberry to switch sides and comes near sideline now. Over to Meyer, left corner, fakes a 3. Meyer again goes back to Quisenberry, left of the circle. Yates on her. She works to her left hand. Bats down on Addison Yates. Has it knocked away momentarily to the free throw line. Back to Meyer, wide open left corner 3 is too hard. Rebound is taken by Lefeview, and she's knocked down by Grace Meyer and's fouled. Foul on Grace Meyer is her first. That is DCA's 4th. Meyer's had a couple of good looks from the corner and hasn't had one go her way yet. But we know DCA is not shy of taking 3-point shots. 45% of their field goal attempts are 3-point shots this year.
And a lot of times they're not shy because they have Bugwa in the middle to get the rebound. Yeah. So it's kind of like a safety net.
And one of the reasons why they're so good at rebounding, right, is offensive rebounds. Blackford and Bugwa down low, who are so talented at high point in the basketball. Of course, the height doesn't hurt either when you're 6'4" like Grace Bugwa. Lefeview has the basketball, and Brian Brent's asking her to keep the basketball and make sure she comes out and guards her. And now Billy Inman's asking Bugwa to step out on Lefeview. And then wants her to step out even closer to her. At least get her in the 5-second violation range, and Bugwa's out there on her. Now she'll dribble with her right hand, trying to work around Bugwa in the right-hand corner. Lefeview almost lost the basketball, gets it back, and is poked away by Quisenberry in backcourt. Alea has it, lays it up, she's fouled as she gets 2 free throws. And that's what DCA needed to do, Tim, in the first half. And Boyle County was holding the basketball, put pressure on Boyle County, and Billy Inman finally got his players' attention to do that. Quisenberry knocked the ball away in the backcourt, laid it up. She was fouled by Ashlyn Young. That's Young's second, and Quisenberry gets 2 free throws.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that type of defense plays into your team's strength, and they were playing into Boyle County's strength there, kind of with.
First free throw for Alea Quisenberry is no good.
With Coach Fred holding the ball for so long, they were just letting him do it. And now they're kind of calling it. And they got fortunate with the matchup there. They got Kenzie Lefeview, which probably would be more comfortable in the paint. They caught her really far out here with the ball.
You can actually see Brian Britt when Kinsley Lefeview was next to him. I couldn't read his lips because his back was to us, but I can imagine him saying something like, you hold the basketball until she comes out here and makes you either dribble it or pass it to somebody. And right when Brian Britt started making those hand motions, that's when Billy Inman signaled for Grace Bugwa to come forward to Kinsley Lefeview and play defense. Second free throw also no good. Bugwa has the board for DCA. Goes back to Abrams, but it's taken away by Ellery Taylor. 35 to play. Will County has the basketball. 28-23 DCA leads. Burke in the front court. Right-hand dribble cut off by Quisenberry. Up top, Russell straight on 3. Misses. Left-hand side rebound taken by Yates, and she's fouled. It is number 5 on DCA. It's on number 22, Nadia Abrams. And that's 2 free throws coming for Addison Yates. Yates is 4 for 5 from the line tonight. She's 3 for 3 here in the second quarter. Big breath from Addison Yates, the super talented freshman. First free throw is good. She's one of those names, Tim, Addison Yates, when you look at the 12th region coaches, first, second, third team, you're looking for Addison Yates' name, and you're looking again for Addison Yates' name, and you're trying to figure out where in the world is Addison Yates and why is she on this 12th region coaches team. She was the one name that stood out. Her, I think, and Alyssa Burkhart, the 2 names that stood out that were omitted from that list. Second free throw by Yates is also good. Tell you what, Addison iced the game for Boyle County on Tuesday night over Lincoln County in that win. Hit 7 of 9 free throws in the fourth quarter for Boyle County. 28-25. DCA by 3, 15 seconds to play. Lady Warriors are going to hold for the final shot, I would think here. Bugwa, right side. No, she fires a mid-range jumper. That's too hard. Rebound tapped up in the air, and it's off of Boyle County, and Russell comes out with it, goes down to the floor, and she walked, I think. She did. Girls falling all over the place, feet getting tangled up and tripped up, and Russell hit the deck hard, and with 5.8 to play, I'm not sure that's the shot that Billy Inman wanted. Grace Bugwa on an 18-footer with 20 seconds to play when you can hold for the final shot, but DCA will now be able to hold for the final shot. They come to Metz in the corner. Right corner three for Metz is too hard. Rebound taken by Taylor, 2 to play. Taylor goes to Burke. She's done this before. Can she do it again? She can't. She misses, hits the backboard, but too hard off the left side. We played 3 quarters of basketball. DCA 28, Boyle County 25 after 3. Fourth quarter is coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's need. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
When it comes to your money, there's a lot to think about. Paying bills, setting a family budget, and retirement. Farmers National Bank cares about your financial well-being and is here to help. Visit the bank's website at fnbky.com to check out their financial wellness section with short videos on budgeting, saving, paying off debt, and more. You can also stop into a branch or call to ask the bank's financial professionals for advice. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, the pace of play in the third quarter, much different than the pace of play in the first and second. Shots were falling in droves at one point there in the third quarter. There was about a 5-minute break in the action as well, Tim, in the third quarter as officials were trying to figure out what the score should be in the scoreboard. The score was right after about a 5-minute delay, and the Lady Rebels have given themselves not just a chance, a serious chance to win the 45th District Championship, and they start the fourth quarter with a basketball. Maggie Burke has it. Quisenberry picks her up on the right side. They go to Ellery Taylor. Taylor spins with that pivot foot. Bugwa is on her. She'll drive right hand, cut off by Bugwa, and we have a foul off the ball, and it's on Paisley Metz, I think. No, it's on Amari Blackford. Didn't look like the official was pointing anywhere near where Amari Blackford was, but it's Blackford's third. Ashlyn Young kicks it into Yates on the left baseline. Yates around Metz. Floater in the paint. No good. Rebound is taken by Grace Bugwa. Bugwa comes down the court to Metz. Metz stops, goes to Blackford. Blackford will drive in on Burke, and she just bowled over, and she's called for foul number 4. It was a 2-on-1 break. There was one white jersey back. It was Maggie Burke, and the smallest player on the floor on either side got bowled over by Amari Blackford. That's Blackford's 4th, so mark that one down, and Billy Inman has, and he's going to send Nadia Abrams in for Amari Blackford. Ashlyn Young will kick it into Maggie Burke. 28-25, DCA by 3 in what has been a bizarre game, to say the least. Will County held the basketball for 5.5 minutes or so the first quarter, and then for the last 2.5 minutes of the second quarter. Ellery Taylor has the basketball, hands it off to Burke. Burke comes and takes it from Taylor and will center up the offense for Will County. Gets a screen right-hand side. Fakes a mid-range jumper. Had it if she wanted to. Goes down low to Taylor. Her follow-away's no good. Ashlyn Young is down there battling for the board. She has it. Her putback is no good. Yates has it. Her putback is no good, but she's fouled. Well, Bugwa's down there trying to chase everybody down in the paint, and every time a shot went up, she was out of position for a rebound, and Boyle County wasn't. And a third chance puts Addison Yates on the line. Foul is on Paisley Metz. That's her third. Tim, you mentioned in the third quarter, this game is kind of ugly. No kind of about it. This game is ugly, and it certainly favors Boyle County. Now the foul's starting to pile up on DCA's side. Yates' free throw is no good. DCA's only had 3 different players score in this game. Grace Bugwa, Alea Quisenberry, and Paisley Metz. Boyle County has had 6 different players score. Second free throw, missed them both. So one of the state's best free throw shooters, Addison Yates, misses them both, and Meyer ends up coming up with a rebound for DCA. Over to Quisenberry in the front court, 7 to play. Quisenberry left-hand side, she'll hesitate. Right hand goes down low, puts it up off the glass. She's fouled. They say it's on the floor, though, on Boyle County. Foul is on Addison Yates. That's her second. In terms of foul trouble on Boyle County's side, we mentioned Blackford's got 4, Metz has got 3. On Boyle County's side, Lefview's got 3, and Burke has got 3. They're the only ones with more than 2 fouls on Boyle County's roster. Meyer inbound pass to Bugwa. Mid-range jumper is too hard. Rebound tapped around, taken by Meyer. It's out of bounds. Will go to Boyle County. And again, Tim, this strategy Boyle County has played to hold the basketball has made things tight. And the Lady Warriors want to score. And every time they don't score, you feel things get tighter and tighter on their side because they know that Boyle County may just hold the basketball again for another 4 or 5 minutes. Burke goes to Taylor, left side. Taylor goes back to Burke. Nadia Abrams picks her up. Burke swings it near side to Taylor. Boog on her. Taylor fires a three. Count it! We are tied at 28 with 6.5 to play in the 45th District Championship game as Ellery Taylor hits Boyle County's 4th three of the game. Abrams to Meyer in the corner. It's 28 apiece. Quisenberry has it. She'll work on Yates. Cut off and fouled. Now on the floor on Addison Yates. And that's Yates' third. Excuse me, that's Yates' second. I had an extra foul for you. Yates' second. Blackford with 4 fouls. Checks back in for DCA. Abrams is out. Boyle County pulls this one off. This is going to be something talked about for a long time. The strategy that would have paid off for the Lady Rebels. Still a lot of time to play. Inbound pass to Meyer. Left corner three. It's too hard. Rebound off of Bugwa's hands. Burke saves it in. Tries to throw it off Bugwa, but it comes out to Meyer to Quisenberry to Metz. Wide open right wing three. Too hard again. Meyer chases it down again for DCA in the corner. And she's got Taylor jumping in front of her. They go to Bugwa up top to Quisenberry. 6 to play now. And 28 apiece. And Alea Quisenberry, double skin of the basketball, goes to Bugwa. Left elbow. In the corner to Metz. Back over to Quisenberry to Bugwa, left wing. She hit one from there earlier. She fires another one, misses that one off the front rim, and Quisenberry chases another offensive rebound down for DCA. And now Billy Inman wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout with 5:44 to play. In this 4th quarter, it's a full timeout. On the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, 28 apiece with 5:44 to play in the 4th quarter. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Looking for a pharmacy that does more than hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Raymond Float's Good Neighbor Pharmacy in Danville offers personal service from people who go the extra mile for you, featuring a compounding service, drive-up window, delivery service, handicapped accessible, multi-dose compliance packaging, immunizations given, plus an app to help manage your medications. Trust the professionals at Danville's Good Neighbor Pharmacy, 127 Bypass behind Cracker Barrel, open 9 to 7 Monday through Saturday.
Big deals.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi.
Ellery Taylor hits a three, ties it up at 28 in the 45th District Tournament. 5:45 to play in this 4th quarter. DCA has gone cold, and part of that has to do with Boyle County taking the air out of the basketball. And, I mean, the Lady Rebels, right, the Lady Warriors have had chances. I mean, this is their 4th chance for points on this possession alone, grabbing 3 offensive rebounds in a row. But they can't get looks to go in right now, Tim, and that's troublesome for the Lady Warriors. And as the Lady Rebels jog back on the floor, they got a pep in their step, and I don't blame them. 5:45 to play.
Yeah, and if I was DCA, I would just, I mean, really, everybody else is kind of off, just feed it to Bugwa. I mean, you have a girl that has a height advantage, she's very talented in the post. Just keep feeding the ball to her and see what, live her, just kind of ride with that.
Quisenberry, left wing three. It's short. Rebound tapped up in the air. Bugwa tries to wrestle it away, and she's fouled again. Who's this one on? It's number 5, Ellery Taylor. It's Taylor's first. That's Boyle County's 4th. Team's third for Boyle County. Meyer comes into Bugwa, makes the catch in traffic, stops, puts it up and in. There's Grace Bugwa. 5 chances for DCA, and they finally get one to go. You give a team 5 chances, they're eventually going to put one in. Right corner three, Yates, good! And it's 31-30, Boyle County by 1 with 5:15 to play. Here's Quisenberry the other way. She stops, goes in the corner to Metz. Metz thinks about a 3. Back up top they go to Alea Quisenberry. Quisenberry left of the circle, goes in the corner to Meyer. Meyer back to Quisenberry through her hands, and she'll chase it back down near midcourt. Quisenberry left-hand drive, bumps into Yates, goes down low to Bugwa, missed the layup, but she's fouled.
So in that last,
on Ellery Taylor.
I was going to say that last offensive possession by Boyle, the one person you don't want to leave open was wide open, and she made him pay for it. She put him up by 1 for nice 3-point shots. I mean, you got to keep focused where she is.
Bugwa's free throw is no good. Again, in the words of someone that I talked to at halftime, They're not here to entertain you. They're here to win a basketball game. Now, the second half has been entertaining. There's no doubt about that. Second free throw is good. And the free throw by Bugwa ties it up at 31 apiece. Bugwa's got 14. 4:54 to play. Here's Maggie Burke, who stands to the basketball in the front court. Dribbles near side. Picked up by Quisenberry. Swings it over to Ellery Taylor. Top of the circle. Deep top of the circle. Goes to Russell. Russell right wing. Burke goes falling down. Back over to Taylor. Burke trying to get free of Quisenberry. Quisenberry denying her. Taylor just holds the basketball and then goes back to Maggie Burke as she finally loses Leah Quisenberry. Right-hand side, Burke looking for Addison Yates in a backdoor cut. She fires a mid-range jumper. Too short. Alea Quisenberry grabs the rebound for DCA. 4:20 to play. 31-31 on the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Left side, Alea Quisenberry stops on the left wing. Bugwa down low, trying to find position on the left block on Russell, but Taylor's right there on the right side, too. So as soon as that pass goes in, they're double-teaming Grace Bugwa. Quisenberry gets around the screen from Laurie Blackford. She'll hesitate, drive in. Quisenberry runs over Maggie Burke. It's a blocking foul. And that is number 5 on Boyle County and sends Quisenberry to the line for 2. And maybe more importantly, it's number 4 on Boyle County's point guard, Maggie Burke.
Yeah, because I'm sitting there thinking, I'm not sure who would take over the duties for her. I guess
you could bring Lefevue back in, maybe just put Addison Yates at point guard would probably be the strategy for Brian Britt. You also have Jaron Smith,
yeah, that's Jaron
who's
Smith
on the bench too.
He's the only one I was thinking of. And
free throw for Quisenberry is good. Will County knew if they could just keep it close at the half, they'd give themselves a chance. They did just that. 14-10 was the score at the end of the first half. Second free throw by Quisenberry is also, it's no good. Blackford has the rebound. Her putback is no good. And now Bugwa's called for an over and back. As she reached over the back of Ashlyn Young, foul on Grace Bugwa is number 2. That is DCA's 4th. And so Boyle County going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way, and Kinsley Lefevue is going to check in for Boyle County. Did they get her to the scorer's table in time? Yes, they did. Ellery Taylor will check out. It just looks like, Tim, as well, we mentioned a pep in Boyle County step, but they have more energy in this game right now. They feel like they're in a position that really no one else in the district has been in outside of Boyle County in the last 2 years. A chance to beat DCA and do it in the biggest district stage, the district championship game.
yeah, and DCA looks like, why is this happening to us?
Yeah, exactly right. Like they're almost hanging their heads. Maggie Burke around the screen from Lefevue. She challenges Bugwa, cut off. Now double teamed in the paint, goes back to Russell. Russell stops, spins, tries to work on Blackford in the corner. Lefevue, Bugwa picks her up. As Lefevue switches and gets Blackford on her left-hand side. Lefevue dribbles, tries to work around Blackford, stops, bounces it to Russell, who's wide open. Right wing, 3, too strong. A rebound taken though by Lefevue on the strong side, puts it back up, fouled by Blackford. And with every single second that passes and Boyle County makes plays, the crowd gets louder, and that's the end of the night for Amari Blackford. That's number 5 on her. And Blackford fouls out with no points. Ellery Taylor is in, Hadley Russell is out, and Kinsley Lefevue gets 2 free throws. What an environment to start out the 45th District Championship tonight. First free throw for Lefevue. No good. Got one left for a chance to tie it. It's 32-31, DCA by 1, 3:18 to play on the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Boyle County got to this spot by beating Lincoln County 49-40 on Tuesday night. They outscored Lincoln County 15-5 over the game's final 4 minutes. Second free throw is good. It's 32 apiece. Lefevue's got 6. 3:16 to play. Quisenberry has the basketball. Corner to Metz. Metz fakes a 3, goes back to Quisenberry. Again, Yates gives her the left hand if she wants it. Down low to Bugwa, who's immediately double team. Goes to Meyer in the corner, back to Abrams, right of the circle. Abrams, left side, they go to Quisenberry. Looking down low for Bugwa. She'll drive in, lobs it to Bugwa, kicks it back to Abrams in the corner for Meyer. Pass tipped away, back to Abrams. Abrams, right-hand dribble, back to Meyer in the corner. It's a big spot for an 8th grader, Nadia Abrams, to be in a district championship game, but forced to be in with Blackford fouling out. Quisenberry goes to Metz in the corner. Metz picked up by a double team, nearly threw it away, and Burke picked up foul number 5, reaching for the steal, and Maggie Burke's night is done.
So yeah, let's see. We kind of talked about this show. Let's see how Boyle goes about this. Looks like they're kind of talking to Jaron Smith a little bit on the bench, and Coach Britt right now is taking his time with Maggie Burke because she's definitely upset, visibly upset by fouling out.
It is going to be Hadley Russell who checks back in. So what we had mentioned earlier with maybe Kinsley Lefew coming in and Addison Yates running point guard, I think is what Boyle County is going to do. The redeeming point for Maggie Burke is that season's not over regardless of what happens. You get a region tournament next week, and I know she's upset with fouling out, but season continues to go on. Abrams' free throw is no good. So you've got Burke, who's fouled on one side. You got Blackford, who's fouled on one side. And now Billy Inman wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with a Mackin 30 on your home for DCA and Boyle County basketball, Z105.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
2:40 to play in the fourth quarter. Well, you have got to give it up for Boyle County in this one. And Brian Britt, who came into this game with a strategy, he held to it. It wasn't obviously popular with some of the fans that were here, certainly on the side we're sitting on DCA side. But, man, has it paid dividends. 32 apiece with 2:40 to play. Nadia Abrams, this 8th grader, gets one more free throw. Amari Blackford is fouled out for DCA. Maggie Burke is fouled out for Boyle. Second free throw, no good. Rebound taken by Kinsley Lefew. Addison Yates in the front court with the basketball. Alea Quisenberry on her. I think it's going to be tougher now for Boyle County to hold it with DCA's defense a lot more active. Ellery Taylor backs it back up near midcourt, and Billy Inman asking Bugwa to keep on coming in towards Ellery Taylor. Close that gap and play closer defense. They do not want the Lady Rebels holding it again. Taylor, right-hand drive, down low to Hadley Russell, who is open, but it just slipped out of Taylor's hands and she threw it away.
Yeah, that's a, that's a good design. That's a good play by Taylor and Russell. She just threw it a little bit too hard and threw it past her. But I can see that working again.
2:10 to play. Quisenberry in the front court. Ashlyn Young is on Alea Quisenberry now. Left hand gets right by Young. Lobs it down low to Bugwa, who puts it up and missed it. Rebound taken by Alea Quisenberry. Up and in. Alea Quisenberry, the second Lady Warrior in double figures. She joins Grace Bugwa. Alea's got 11. It's 34-32. What can Boyle County do here with Ellery Taylor, the basketball in her hands?
Joe, I think we've kind of found Grace Bugwa's kryptonite. She has a little trouble when she comes out and has to cover somebody one-on-one.
Yeah, Taylor gets by. Bugwa lays it up, but she's fouled. Missed it. I think it's going to be Grace Meyer coming over who picks up the foul. It is. Foul on Grace Meyer is her second. And this DCA's 5th. They've had 5 anyway, so it's a shooting foul. Taylor is going to get free throws regardless. Grace Meyer picks up her second foul, and it's Ellery Taylor at the line for 2. A 51.9% free throw shooter is Ellery Taylor.
And, if I was Britt, I'd keep doing that. I'd keep pulling Bugwa out until Inman changes it to a zone.
Free throw for Taylor's good. High arcing free throw that hits nothing but net.
Because while they're at man-to-man, she comes out here, and she has trouble guarding her out here this far.
Taylor hangs on her hips. The junior, phenomenal soccer player. And Brian Britt's so glad she came off the soccer team to play basketball this year. Second free throw. We are tied. It's 34 apiece. Taylor nails them both. She got 5 this quarter. 1:30 to play. It's 34-34. Quisenberry crossover to Abrams to Meyer. Meyer right corner 3. Too hard. Alea Quisenberry has the rebound for DCA. They've continued to pound the boards really well in this one. Quisenberry back over to Meyer again in the corner. She fires another right corner 3. That one's too hard, but she's fouled by Lefew on a 3-point attempt in the corner. And that's 3 free throws coming for Grace Meyer. And the foul on Kinsley Lefew is her 5th.
Yeah.
And now Boyle County has 2 of their starters who have fouled out, Lefew and Burke. And that is going to bring Jaron Smith off the bench for Boyle County. And a big spot for Jaron Smith, the freshman who played at Lincoln County last year. And as she started to walk toward the scorer's table, Tim, she looked back at her head coach. Head coach held up both hands and said, just calm down, play slow, play within yourself.
Yeah, the words that I caught out of his mouth was slow. Yeah, just slow it down.
Here's Grace Meyer, first free throw for the junior. Good. Grace, a 50% free throw shooter on the year. DCA as a team shoots 57.7% as a team. Second free throw is no good. 35-34, DCA by 1:18 to play. Over the last 21 games in the 45th District, DCA's won 20 of those 21 by at least 12. Second free throw is good by Meyer. She's 2 of 3. It's 36-34. The one team that has played DCA within single digits was the final district game of the year between Boyle County and DCA last year. The Lady Rebels lost by just 5. They're down by 2 right now. It's a full timeout for DCA, 36-34. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Danville Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to check out Bob Allen's pricing on new 25 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD Custom Crew Cab 4x4. Now priced at only $49,992. Stock M25 $397. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Water and electricity, two things that make our lives easier and better. But as valuable as each one is, together they can be deadly. Water is a conductor of electricity, and if you're standing in water or wet while using an electrical appliance, you could be shocked or electrocuted. Keep all electrical appliances away from water and make sure your hands are dry when using appliances. For more information, contact your electric cooperative.
And that's Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
1:18 to play, 36-34. The Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard. DCA leads by 2 in this 45th District Championship game where Boyle County has given themselves a chance to win their first district championship since 2007. Ellery Taylor has the basketball for the Lady Rebels. She comes near side, and Bugwa about 10 feet off of her. We've seen Boyle County hold it for 5.5 minutes in the first quarter, for 2.5 minutes in the second quarter. They've not held it at all, really, in the second half. This may be a time when they do. Bugwa inches closer to Taylor, right in front of us. We're about 10 feet away from him. Brian Britt saying pick the basketball up. And now wants a timeout as soon as Bugwa starts to get more pressure on her. Full timeout for Boyle County head coach Brian Britt. 48.6 to play. 36-34 on the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard. DCA by 2. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Are you shopping for a new tax professional for your farm, LLC, corporation, partnership, or nonprofit? This is Deanna Charles at the Danville H&R Block. At the Danville location, we have IRS-enrolled agents and certified business specialists that are uniquely trained to help with any complex tax situation. We're open all year and offer in-person or virtual appointments, as well as drop-off and pick-up to meet your needs. Give us a call at 859-236-3281 or stop by the office at 216 Burn Avenue in Danville and let us show you why it's better with Block.
Mike Gay here. Everyone at SD is cheering for our local high school teams this season. We're proud to be a sponsor and are rooting for your success both athletically and professionally. Good luck. Have a great season. And from SD in Harrodsburg and Danville, we're behind you all the way. For more information about our commitment to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place and learn more about our job opportunities, visit sd.com/careers. That's ESSITY.com/careers. sd.com/careers.
48.6 to play, 36-34. Lady Rebel basketball. They inbound it right in front of us. Addison Yates with Ellery Taylor right there as well. Yates will easily bounce it into Taylor, and Bugwa picks her up near half court. Taylor looks at Brian Britt, the Lady Rebel head coach in his second year at the helm. Goes to Yates in the corner. Yates step back, left corner, 3. It's short. Rebound taken by Taylor. Puts it up, missed it. And Meyer has the board for DCA. Goes to Bugwa, but she stepped on the baseline. As Meyer turned to throw it away to Bugwa, throw it off to Bugwa, she stepped on the baseline, and now you got Bugwa, Meyer, and Quisenberry all talking with the official, which has halted play a little bit here and is drawing the ire of Boyle County fans. Yates will inbound it now again for Boyle County, this time on the right baseline. Yates looking to kick it in. Comes up top to Russell, batted away by Meyer. Almost taken away again by Meyer, but Russell chases it down, 30 to play. Here's Ellery Taylor. Taylor hands it off to Yates. Boyle County with a chance to win a district championship for the first time in 18 years, and Brian Britt wants another timeout. It's another full timeout, 21.2 to play.
Might as well take them if you got them.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't roll over the region tournament. Take
No.
them, talk to your team, let them know what you want to do. Do you want to hold for the final shot? I would think in this case, probably not. Give yourself a chance. If you miss it, you foul DCA, and see if they can miss one or two and give yourself one more shot at it. I don't know if now's the time to hold for the final shot, but again, Brian Britt has called a masterful game, quite frankly, on his side, with a strategy to hold the basketball in the first quarter and second quarter, and has got DCA on the ropes. As DCA continued to miss shots, pressure began to mount more and more on them, and Boyle County was hitting their shots. And here we have a 36-34 DCA lead with 21.2 to play, Tim. What do you think Boyle County's got on their mind here with about 20 seconds left?
Well, I mean, they've actually had a little bit of luck when they bring Taylor out here and Bugle's guarding her, but it seemed like the past few times they've dished it off. So I would just give it to your best shooter, your hottest hand, Addison Yates. I mean, we've seen her hit big shots all year, and that's just who I would look for in this one.
Addison Yates, Ashlyn Young, Hadley Russell, Ellery Taylor, Jaron Smith, the 5 on the floor for Boyle County. Thought it was going to be Jaron Smith, the inbound for Boyle County, but she's standing in the corner. It's Addison Yates who inbounds it right in front of us again, in front of Brian Britt on the sideline. DCA fans behind us, standing and chanting defense. 18 to play. Bugwa on Ellery Taylor. Taylor backing down Bugwa, looking for Addison Yates. Passing lane taken away, and Abrams takes the ball away. Ball on the floor. Bugwa goes down with it, and we have a jump ball. DCA was trying to call a timeout. Possession arrow goes to DCA regardless. So it's going to be DCA basketball, even if it's a timeout or if it's a jump ball. Bugwa hit the deck hard, and with 9 seconds to play, it is DCA basketball on a jump ball.
So now they've got to get it in here. We're going to see Boyle amp up their defense.
Yeah, I would expect Boyle County to foul almost immediately, assuming they don't get an inbound steal. Grace Meyer will kick it in for DCA, and Bugwa in backcourt is being double-teamed by Hadley Russell and Ellery Taylor. And Bugwa's got to take a time to readjust the brace on her right knee. The knee she tore her ACL on less than a year ago. And brace came undone.
Yeah, I think when she went down for the ball, they kind of loosened it up a little bit too.
So here we go. Grace Meyer on the baseline, 36-34, DCA by 2. Hold on a second. The official is asking Brian Britt to back a little bit off the court.
Britt gave a look, and I kind of gave the same look.
Inbound pass to Quisenberry in backcourt. Quisenberry got by Russell, did not get by Taylor. So Ellery Taylor is called for the foul, and that'll send Alea Quisenberry to the line for 2.
And the Boyle girls were trying so hard to foul there that the official, as he was running behind Quisenberry, was actually jumping over the girls because they were all over the floor in that corner trying to get the foul on Quisenberry.
36-34. Quisenberry makes them both. DCA haven't completely won it, but it's almost in the bag. If she misses just one, Boyle County will have a chance to tie it with a 3. First one for Quisenberry is good. I feel like, Tim, we've seen this situation in the 45th District Tournament already multiple times, and we've said it every single time. You can replicate high-pressure free throws in practice, but it's just tough in a game situation to replicate exactly what goes through a player's mind. Second free throw is good for Alea Quisenberry. DCA by 4, 38-34, with 8.5 seconds left to play, and DCA wants a full timeout. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Hey folks, Chrysler Cowboy here. When I started my journey in the automotive industry, learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, have a good product. 2, treat people with respect. And 3, make sure it's a fair deal for everybody. I'm proud to call Anderson County my home, and at Chrysler Lawrenceburg, we want to give you that down-home experience. We offer certified pre-owned vehicles that come with a lifetime engine warranty, free tire rotation with every oil change, and customer service that rivals the best anywhere around. Chrysler Cowboy. If you can't remember that, just look for the hat. It's where you need to be, folks. Chrysler of Lawrenceburg.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
38-34, 38-34, DCA by 4, 8.5 to play. Lady Rebels on the verge of winning their second straight district championship, though it's a lot closer, I think, than anybody ever would have imagined. Hadley Russell runs the baseline, comes into Ellery Taylor with 8.5 to play. Ellery Taylor in backcourt looking for Addison Yates. Yates makes the catch, double team. She crosses the midcourt stripe, fires a three, too short. Rebound comes out of Taylor, puts it up and in. But they say the shot does not count. The game is over, and DCA has won their second straight 45th District Championship. 38-34, it's your final. DCA over the Lady Rebels. Well, what an effort from Boyle County tonight, and it came up just short. Break it down for you in 3 minutes on your home for DCA basketball, Z105.
1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
Dunn's Barbecue, offering chicken wings. You asked for them, we got them. Barbecue, buffalo, Creole Parmesan, breaded or naked, as well as our famous pulled pork barbecue, brisket, grilled chicken, ribs, homemade sides, located in Harrisburg at 726 K Run. So call 734-3675 for your free delivery to Danville, Harrisburg, or Bergen. Dunn's Barbecue is open Tuesday through Saturday, located on Kane Run in Harrisburg, and for free delivery, takeout, and dine-in.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore with Stuart Powell Ford and Mazda. All of us here would like to thank everyone in Boyle and the surrounding counties for once again selecting our dealership as the #1 new car dealership, used car dealership, and place to have your vehicle serviced. We strive daily to meet every need of every customer, and since 1949 we have been providing quality products and services at a fair price while treating our customers and employees with respect. Stop in at 225 South Danville Bypass and see just how easy it is to do business with us.
Danville Christian Academy provides the type of schooling that appeals to many families. If it's something that appeals to your family, you probably already know the positive benefits of a faith-based school. But did you know that DCA's location north of Danville is only a few minutes away from Nicholasville, Wilmore, Harrodsburg, and Bergen? A quality faith-based education in a unique campus setting is closer to your home than you probably thought. Check them out at dcaky.org. Danville Christian Academy, engaging the truth, empowering the future.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
Final score, 38-34, DCA over Boyle County. In a game, again, much closer than anyone ever would have expected. But Boyle County with the position to try to hold the basketball, take the air out of the basketball in the first half. They held it for the final 5.5 minutes of the first quarter. They held it for the final 2.5 minutes of the second quarter. And with the game tight, Boyle County continued to match DCA shot for shot and gave themselves a chance to win. But when Quisenberry was fouled with 8.5 seconds left and the score 36-34, she hit 2 free throws, and that one won it for DCA. Final score was 38-34. Grace Bugwa, Amari Blackford, Alea Quisenberry, the 3 DCA players named to the 45th District All-Tournament team. Maggie Burke, Addison Yates, the 2 Boyle players. Mila Turner, the Danville player named. Alyssa Burkhart, the Lincoln player. Alexis Moore, the Garrett County player, named to the 45th District All-Tournament team. 14 for Grace Bugwa to lead the way for DCA. 13 for Alea Quisenberry. 6 for Paisley Metz. 2 for Grace Meyer. Amari Blackford and Nadia Abrams played but did not score. For Boyle County, 11 for Addison Yates, 7 for Hadley Russell, 6 for Kinsley Lefeview, 5 for Maggie Burke, 3 for Hadley Russell, 2 for Ashlyn Young. Those are the offensive numbers. Tim has defensive numbers. Tim, what do you have?
All right, so starting off for the Boyle County Lady Reps, Maggie Burke, Ashlyn Young, Caroline Lamons, and Hadley Russell all had 1 rebound apiece. Addison Yates had 2. Ellery Taylor had 4, and then Kinsley Lefeview had a team high 5. And then over for the DCA girls, Grace Spugua had 13 rebounds, 1 block. Amari Blackford had 8 and 1 block. Leah Quisenberg had 5, and then Grace Meyer had 7. And then Paisley Metz had 2 blocks. So
38-34 is your final. DCA wins their 2nd consecutive 45th District Championship, and now the boys will see if they can make it a doubleheader sweep for the 45th District Championship if the boys can over Lincoln County. It'll be the first time since 2019 that the same team won the boys and girls 45th District Championships. But they've got a tough one and a tough road to hoe with Lincoln County standing in their way. DCA wins the girls championship. They join West Jessamine, Rockcastle County, and Wayne County as district winners. Mercer County, Pulaski County, Southwestern, and Boyle County are your girls district runners-up. We'll step aside, send it back to the studio, and bring you boys action coming up. Tip-off in 20 minutes on your home for DCA and Boyle County basketball, Z105.
High school basketball on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, Whitaker Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Community Trust Bank, Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Essity, H&R Block, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Monticello Banking Company, Papa's Truck Stop, and Papa's Quick Stop. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network, broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.
It's 7:41.
And now, the weather forecast on Z105.
Brought to you by Good Neighbor Pharmacy in Danville, featuring convenient stay-in-your-car drive-through, complete diabetes shop, open Monday through Friday 9 to 7 and Saturday 9 to 5. Good Neighbor Pharmacy, behind Cracker Barrel.
Mostly clear tonight, low of 39, wind gust to 44. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high of 43. Saturday night, mostly clear, low of 20. Sunny on Sunday, high of 39. Sunday night, mostly clear, low of 24. Partly sunny on Monday, high of 51.